Well, it's been a nightmare to get this one started, but we're finally here for the final PS5 regular Gfred of the season. This video is brought to you by you. Thank you so much for simply being here and enjoying my content. Please do leave a comment, like the video, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for a chance to see your name here in a future video. Damn, there was no countdown? Just went for it. Oh, got 2 down already. Down to 28. So yeah, it was a pain in the arse to start this because of a new bug. Oh no, we're still on 29. Maybe that was someone trying to join to spectate or something that left. What the? Okay. Okay, we've still got 29. Shout out to Pose, who sacrificed himself so we could get this race started. For those who don't know, there's a new bug since the Mercenaries DLC to add to the long list of bugs from the Mercenaries DLC, such that if you whoever is the host of a session, when you start a race and join a race, your game will just flat out crash if you hosted the session. So I hosted the invite only session originally, the crew session actually, to start the Gfred. Oh, for God, I'm having such a bad time. Screw it. I'm not in the mood to swim today. I've had such a bad start. I'm gonna run. So yeah, I was the host of the session. Even if somebody else hosts the job, because I was the host of the session beforehand, as soon as the job starts, I crash. Game just crashes completely. Let's see if we can actually make it into it. I hate this game. It's just one outstanding fuck up after another. And this time we tried to join a public session to get around that, but Post was the first person in that public session, so it was like, essentially he was the host of it, so he crashed. So whoever's the host of a session will always crash when you load up a job. Lovely. The hoops you've got to jump through. The only way we can do it is joining a pre-existing public session and then hopefully being able to get 30 people in. Otherwise, we're always going to be limited to 29 because there's always going to be one person who has to sacrifice themselves to host the session.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
Good old Mercenaries DLC here. Okay, bad start, but let's go for a bit of a comeback in this one, shall we? Let's have a dad joke as well. Here's one. Whenever the cashier at the grocery store asks my dad if he would like the milk in a bag, he replies, "No, just leave it in the carton." That's good. Yeah, that's a good question, that, Phil, actually. If you join a random public session that, you know, was created by some other player, do you crash their game if they're still playing in some other way when you load up a job? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would require some testing, I guess. They're just randomly doing some race or heist or something, and just because we load up a job from their session, the game crashes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
Oh, what a scumbag!
I would not be surprised. Okay. Well, I'm consigned to a not very good start, I suppose, so... That baller did not want to stop. Okay, there's like 5 of us fighting over it. Oh my god! Oh my... No! Oh, I'm having... This is one of my worst starts to a Gfred for a long time. Stop, stop, stop! Don't you dare. Don't you dare! Okay, well, there's 2 of us, so... Oh, you got kicked out. Good. Good. Alright, we're away! Finally! Oh yeah, that's true. This isn't my worst Gfred for a while, actually. Start to a Gfred for a while. I died recently, didn't I? It was literally the last Gfred. I had a much... My memory, I can't remember what happens from one Gfred to the next. I can't remember the last time I won a Gfred. It feels like it shouldn't have been that long ago, but also like it was ages ago. So it's all just blaring into one as we get close to the 200th episode on the main channel. So the I do have plans, by the way, coming up to the 200th episode on the main channel. I'm going to do some special stuff for Gfred to celebrate it. To be clear, it's not the 200th Gfred. There's been like more than 300 even now. Because there was 100 on the first channel. When Gfred started, the first 100 episodes were on Broughy's Random Bits, my second channel, and then it transferred over to the main channel in the proper episodic format that it is now. But then even around that, there was also Gfreds that made their way into other videos, like 24-hour stream highlight videos and things like that. So there's been well over 300 actual Gfred races that exist in the world. But in terms of the main channel playlist, we're coming up to the 200th episode, and we're gonna do some fun stuff. I think some special stuff. But I've got the plans pretty much set in motion, but I'll leave it for now and tell you about it in the future. Don't wanna spoil it all immediately. Okay, I'm 15th. I'm mid-pack. I'm smack bang in the middle, but I do need a better car than this. Phoenix on the other side of the road. Baller would be good if I thought it was going to rain. I don't know what the weather forecast is, but I could have peeled off for a sports car. Would you consider this a below average car? Yes, if you're doing the Gfred bingo. Yeah, I probably should have peeled off, but I don't know, I'm kind of taking advantage of the fact that I had a car. It's pretty slim. It seems like slim pickings. There's not that much in the way of decent cars. Like the Baller is the best that I've seen, I think. So I'm just going to keep up the momentum. In 14th, I made up a position. I made up a few positions, even though I lost one there on the straight. I made up a few from people peeling off and trying to get a sports car, so I'll see something. Is that an exemplar? That's not a bad find. Oh, made it through nicely. And again. No! Ah! Oh. I must have hit some random invisible prop there. What was that all about? Oh wow, cab is there. Why do I say things I know, right? Why do I say things? I got hitboxed, not even by like a prop in a race, by Rockstar's own creation on the map. God damn it. Okay, I need to keep up the momentum big time for the jump to make this. Oh, that's not gone well. Come on, Gresley. Yes! You need to do a no talk, Gfred. Yeah, I mean, I did say that I would do that. The only reason I'm changing here is because I was already at a slow speed, so.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
Yeah, I did say that Oh god. Okay, there's some decent cars around now actually. I saw some bullets. I said I would do a no talk Gfred if ever if I was first to the highway and got a 9F or an Infernus and there was a chance at like a stream record or something.
Get out of the way!
Oh my god, that donation sound was absolutely perfect. That's one of the best timed sounds. Holy moly. Like, that was absolutely perfect. Couldn't have predicted that would happen. It was the timing on that. But yeah, these days I never make it to the highway first, so that's never going to happen, me doing a no talking Gfred. Okay, I need a sports car if I want a top 10, I think. No chance of a top 5 at this point. Gfred's just so stacked these days. Like, half the field have had a solo world record at some point. It's just impossible. The solo world record's been changing hands on PS5 over the last few weeks. I think Vinny, who's currently in the lead, had it at one point. RBS took it back after originally taking it from Verdalith. Like, it's just stacked. I do need to get good. I think I'm okay on most of Gfred, it's just the start. It's just to the highway. That's all it is. I can't figure it out. Of course there won't be any cars when I want them. I'm left with bloody tornadoes. And people's leftover fugitives.
Just shout funny things. You're bad.
Okay, a bullet it is, my saviour. Just shout funny things, you're bad. I mean, it's pretty accurate for me now, actually. He was talking about RDT for that, but it's accurate for me now. Alright, bullet. Bullet always saves it for me. Oh, nice re-entry. I guess I'm looking for a top 10 at this point. 18th now. Am I going hot lap? I'm so far back that I'm worried about having to wait at the bridge because people are going to be coming, like, that's how far back I am. The leaders are going to be coming back. And if the timing's wrong, I'm going to lose a load of time on the hot lap route. And I don't think a bullet on the middle route is going to be that much slower than a perfect hot lap in the bullet, so I've made my decision for the middle route. If anything, it might be quicker. McGregor, another previous solo world record holder for Gfred. He's done the middle route in the bullet, so at least I've got that decision correct. If we trust that. Oh, that's a nice line he took there. Went a bit further to the right to get a bit of extra speed around. It's worked out about the same actually, I think, but maybe more consistent. That was a nice little run up Chiliad. I'm right back in the game. Back into 15th. Good number of people just ahead of me. Damn, Gfreds are really close these days. They're even closer when you... McGregor can't go because Raz is up his backside. He can't get any grip because he's trying to get grip on the car's bumper. Gfreds are really close these days. Bang, crash. Yeah, really, really close. Again, why do I say anything ever? Well, that's what I was... That was the perfect example of how close Gfreds are. You get traffic at the top of Chiliad. Because people are just running at, you know, similar pace these days. The car selection that you get at the start is probably the big... like, decider a lot of the time of the races. Oh god, what a hit that was. I don't know where I'm at right now. This has been a bloody disaster at the top of Chiliad. I've just been smacked to oblivion. Screw this. Okay, never mind. Didn't work out as well as I would have liked. The full send down Chiliad. I just don't want to explode at this point. That's okay. That's okay. No explosions, that's alright. We made it. I think I gained a position from that. And then lost it again. Alright, still in 15th. But I'm a lot further from the top 10 than I was as we were approaching the top of Chiliad before that whole mess, so... I think that was a net loss at the top of Chiliad, unfortunately. Good on the way up, and then it was too much of a mess. Yeah, everyone's car does look trashed. I think it's been I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of crashes going on. It's probably only those who are at the very front and at the very back who haven't been involved in crashes because it's been so congested in the mid-pack. That was a nice little pass. Alright, 13th. 50 seconds. It's way too much. I'm going to require some parachute fails for a top 10, I think. Actually, there's two just in front of me. Maybe the timer was a bit misleading. And one's at the observatory, so okay, there's still potential. Again, why do I say things? I wish I need to find a nuance of how to do this line and that section without running into bushes, because it seems like there's just bushes that affect your steering everywhere you go. The previous world record holder takes the win. Someone said in the chat the top 3 are all previous world record holders. Oh yeah, that's true. Wow, close finish between second and third. GG's. That was a nice transition. 13th is also a previous world record holder. That's true, actually. No, it's not. Not solo. I'm talking about solo world records. Those hot lappers. I'm not talking about the stream. I just got lucky for the stream record. There we go. There's 12th. 2 in front. 34 seconds back I was at the observatory. It's going to require a parachute fail at this point. It's foggy. A foggy Hail Mary. It's hard enough to avoid the cars. Oh, is that a few people who've messed up at the Hail Mary? Alright, here we go. Top 10 could be on the cards. Ah, that's not gone well, actually. Oh my... You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! He came up on the Hail Mary and wrecked me, flattened me in midair! No way! I've never experienced it. That's something new. That's something new for a Gfred. Holy sh... Yeah, that's a moment. Holy cow. Wow. That's incredible. He doesn't have to wait. I'm not going to make him wait for that. I know the rules are technically you should wait if you kill someone accidentally, but that's mostly for being, you know, blasé about the fact that there's people walking on the road at the start of the race. Oh wait, did he die too? Okay. I can't believe that. So actually, now that I've crashed into a tree. Yep, no parachute. I'm swimming. I cannot believe that. Okay, I've never in my life would I ever have expected that to happen. I know people have sometimes gotten hit by other people's parachutes. Well, like hit other people's parachutes with their cars. That's definitely happened a few times. But never actually hit the person straight up. The brutality of it, I know. Yeah, I'm still ahead of him actually. So there was instant karma from him. Thanks about the nice save. It was alright, I suppose, but no top 10 for me. The top 10 was on as well. People had issues out on the... Oh yeah, am I going to DNF? Where are we at? 14 have finished. Next person to finish is going to start the DNF timer. I'll probably DNF. It's been a bad few Gfreds. We're getting to the end of the season. I need my Gfred break. I always do worse as we get further into a season. It was a bad Hail Mary. I think I would have died anyway, to be honest. I'm not even going to get the chance to swim. Ah, man, the last two Gfreds have been something else. The good old DNF. GG's to the top guys. Nicely done. Mine was the opposite of that. We'll try again next week, I suppose.